Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm World Dragon and this is our beautiful community of beavers in Beaverpool. We left off last time. We're starting to get a few things plugged in. We want to get treated planks. We also need to keep plugging all of this together. We're starting to do a little bit here and there, you know, a little bit here and there. What I am going to do is, now there's a lot of stuff going on though, and I do need more builders. So, what I am going to do, let's go plug that in there. Let's just do a little cheeky, horrible path so they can reach everything. Hopefully they don't get stuck, but, you know, with these beavers, you just never know. Yeah, I mean, that's not quite going to be done yet. We have started to tease the idea of blocking this up, as long as blocking that, blocking that up, not as long as. What we actually need is more beavers. We are slightly short of beavers. We're very good on food. We're good on water. We do need to get this going for increased and better water. In fact, what I can do, and I should do, is increase our storage, because that would in fact very much help in quite a few problems. Hang on, no, let's copy, duplicate, go and give those guys priority status, because the point is we get double the amount of water, which we're in a drought. Are we in a drought? We're in a drought, so we're not pumping too much, so we are going to go down a bit. But if we are holding twice as much water, then we really don't need to worry so much, you know? And increasing our population is a lot less scary. So we're going to increase our population, but I do need to figure out how I'm doing this next bit of housing. Because this is, you know, kind of a nice, cute, small community kind of a thing. You know, and if I do a separate housing area, then it all needs to be connected and blah, 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 and etc., etc. You know, and then where's your food, and where's your this, and where's your that, and etc. It all starts expanding and multiplying, basically. So, there is always that, basically. There is always that. So if I were to expand to another area and do housing, I mean, I could do it up here. I mean, this is kind of good for growing, perfectly honest. Another few little bits and bobs. Oh, you're sharpening your teeth. Another few bits and bobs of crops, which, you know, always treasure the green land. Always treasure the beautiful green land. Of course, I could also do is set something up to start to bring green land down here as well. Think if I do that, I mean, this is going to be a little industry area. Kind of sprawl it down this way, I'm feeling. And see what we can do. So I'm thinking structures. Let's get another zip line. Let's turn this around. There's this down. Second up priority, these two. And then this is basically going to sprawl over to here and into a big housing complex, basically. With a few maybe things on the way. And of course, there is no design to this, so I am 100% making this up, and it's probably not going to be the most efficient thing in the world either, but, well, you know, it is what it is. Oh, that was starting to get these in. Oh, we've got a meta platform in. That's nice. This one too far, and yet I managed to build this one behind me. That's odd, because the stairs go right here. I mean, the stairs are literally right next to it. It's very, very strange. I mean, this is all pathed. This is very much all pathed. You know, this really is right next to it. Okay, we're going to attempt to fix that one by putting that there. That just should, you know, do stuff. Yep, that is all joined up, so I haven't missed a beat. That's not the name of your favorite rapper. Just what I do on a very grand occasion. And so what we're going to do, there you go. Yep, the built, which is fantastic. When this drought ends and I turn these two back on, we should go up to a beautiful 2,250 water pretty easily. With that going to be built. Now, what I'm thinking, out here, down this way. Go. Straight into this. Now, will that be demolish. That. Few people still out on late night deliveries. Come on now, get ye back, get ye back. Right, let's add connection here to here. There you go. Station's now online. Also then, the next housing project is still nicely in the middle where it should be. That's good. Because well, what we're going to do is we are going to move up to some slightly bigger housing. Do is yes, let's lock that. Two in there. Prioritize those. Then we can get more of our housing in. Now we do have quite a few spare beavers, even though a beaver is injured. Guess we've maybe just had a birth spike. How is this looking? It's looking pretty good. It's still on about a 0.8. Got a day's worth. Do you know what? Let's get these two going again. As I said, our food's fine. One of the next things we could probably also do looking at is bigger food storage. As that's never really a fun thing. Ah yes, this is nicely all fertilized because of this, which is fantastic. I love that. The only thing really in danger is this corner. Again, we can work to get that solved. I mean, we're going to work to get this moved across anyway. Maximum depth of 4, that is why I've gone 3 deep. There is somewhat method to my madness. And there is, of course, plenty of madness to my method. Be plugged in very shortly. Now, of course, these are not going to be the prettiest of houses yet. It is the new neighborhood. The new neighborhood still needs to be decorated, but it shall be decorated eventually. Now, something else I do then want, which needs to be in this central location, 100%, going to be a builder's hut. Go now. Yeah, I'm happy to put this behind in this gap. I don't think I'm going to go for a full 6 of these. Famous last words. I might need to, but no, we should be okay. Let's put a builder's hut in there. Let's put you on secondary priority as well. That builder's hut built because one of the big things I do really want and would really love is more builders to get these things moving. Oh, very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Let's also... Hang on, let's top priority you. Let's second priority you. These two houses are now online. We have 12 spaces left for more beavers and so much room to expand. Not even funny. All of my resources are looking absolutely fantastic. My dynamite is turned off currently, and I do need to get that back on and going. What I'm going to do is power supply is 81. Now, of course, we do eventually need to get all this plugged up to the batteries as well, because it's not much good without a battery, to be honest. Okay, with that all built in there, I am going to... Now, this is very much a temporary. Go and get that plugged in for a bit of power holding. Especially once I plugged it up to this, the overnight charge will be fantastic. And then I feel like I can finally get a workshop. That'll be a workshop of wood. And yeah, because I mean, that overnight is going to do nothing but charge this battery. And how big is it going to be? I mean, 2,000 per thing. Oh, about 10,000. It's not huge. It's not huge. But it's not bad either. It's not bad either. Hopefully it stacks up. I'm hoping it does stack up. Now, Tooth Magician cannot be reached. Build more paths or new. Just I'm so confused. I'm so confused. How was this one built? And yet this one cannot apparently be reached. I mean, I can literally come and stand underneath it. I don't understand. What have I missed? You can build one level up, right? And plus, I'm not even building up. I'm technically building onto the struts. I'm just so confused. We come across here, we go up the stairs, we stand underneath it, we hit it with hammers and resources. Anybody? I mean, again, because I built this one somehow, and I can get nowhere near it. Nowhere near it at all. But it's been built. This one I can get right underneath, and it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's a bug. Maybe it's a bug. I mean, it'll just have to wait, quite frankly. You have a beautiful 10,000 power. And let us continue to also plug things in. We have our builder's hut, which is also now fully manned. That has been thrown down. We're only missing one worker. That is fantastic. Right. How do I wish to do? Go. You. Yet. Oh. That one a second, because I'm going to get behind to get these. Throw that in as well. Okay, that'll connect to the next tier, basically. Going up, and up, and up. More and more and more. Two buildings are unstaffed. That'll be two of these. In fact, that's three of those now. Next, we're going to be blowing things up. We are going to have to turn back on as well. Alright, let's go. Supply is 1820, demand is 620. Yeah, we got this. That one as well. Added on. That. I should be able to build all of those. Problem. That plugged in as well. We'll try replacing this. If that gives me anything. No, it's too far. What am I missing? I mean, again, because I'm so confused. How they reached this one. That thing is good. I haven't missed anything. There's a solid line. Okay, how about... Can I put another cheeky... Nope, can't put a set of stairs under there. Probably can't put a set of stairs on here either. No, because it's too close to the thing. Okay. You know, I'm just game. I'm game. Let's all hold hands and sing Kumbaya. What the absolute is? Unless I've missed a settings change. Or I'm just being that damn dense. Up here, you go up steps. Stand underneath it. And in fact, you stand next to it. And you hit it. I don't know. Our next step, we managed to build this one somehow. So I can't put this here because then it needs a pole. I mean, yes. Oh no, hang on, can I? Oh, I can actually. Can I get to you on? No, it's too far. But what corner? Kind of letting me do this from. Okay, that's too far. So what? Just like, yeah. Nope, too far. I just built it somehow. I feel like that's just. I'm sorry. I do just feel like that's just nonsense. All right then. Let's do this. Let's. Apparently get you where you need to be. I don't need. Right either. Right done. Left that gap there because we're all going to run underneath and build from down there, so. And if this doesn't work, I'm just going to be confused because now they can get on this platform, so I assume they can build the other three. I think so. Our beaver population is nicely going up. Two dying of old age, one growing up, a couple more being born. You know, so we'll try and just yeah. Try and get that going. Heavy. That'll be that blocked off. All this side is pretty much blocked off. This will all get blocked off. It needs to go as high as I'm going to build that. And so, why don't I? The drought is approaching. That upstairs. Yep, they can get around. Now, of course, I'm gonna have to do this connects to this with this wall in the way. Well, there'll be a wall in the way. Quite frankly. Yeah, 3, 2, 1 from here. So there, that should be 1 up, 2 up, 1 up, level. So it should all come to exactly where my those are. Da-dum-dum. Da-da-da-da-dum-dum. Da-dum-dum. So I want to chuck down transit station. That will jump up to there, basically. Need to do a little staircase coming down to still join into what we're doing here. And be achieved. All my logs. I still have a logging camp. Yep, paused. That's yeah, the logging industry at full speed. We need it now. We surely need it. Build me another builder's hut. Highest priority, please. And we've got a good amount of scrap metal, right? Yeah. That there. Second priority. That's that in there. We'll reconnect it again. Up and running, and then we'll place that one. Makes this path a little bit worse, but oh my dear lordy, they're gonna build it. Gonna build it. course they're building it diagonal. Want it any other way? Prioritize these. Then all this traveling stuff we're all doing gets a lot faster. But he's happier. Logs are struggling. Logs are very much struggling. Oh, we have our 10 maximum. Remind me. Yep. We're over here. Secondary. Need to treated planks quite yet. We're using those logs. We are using those logs. Boys, get chopping down those trees. We've got plenty of spare beavers. Where did I hide? Did I hide my moving boys? Here you are. Oh no, wait, we're missing 11 positions. We don't have 5 spare. Missing 11. 7 of them from here, 4 of them from here. Are we in a drought? We are in a drought. Alright, well, it turns out we're pushing our logging industry to the limit. Who would have thought? We need a lot of logs. We have almost finished this section though. This is obviously what the big drain is. Know what the big drain is. Logs for everything. That will then connect to that. Out of our chain. Would you look at that? I love it. I do love just watching everything just slowly coming together. We have logs. We have logs. Ooh, only 8 jobs missing. We're getting a few of these guys back. That's beautiful. I suppose I did pause 2 of these. 8 kits. Food is okay. It's kind of on the edge. I do actually have another space for a carrot farmer. That's the one that's going down a bit. Let's get that going full steam. So that'll be perfectly fine. Food in general is pretty much holding steady. I'm not overly worried by that. And yeah, this battery is doing just fine overall. We got plugged in. Go. Great, back to fully charged. We've got a good portion of them plugged in. Just need little bits and bobs. Let's go and keep designing. Have pellets under there, so we keep getting underneath here. Here. Now we may as well have the same over here as well. No reason why not. Rest of this all connected and plugged in as well. Beautiful amount of power being generated. Of course, all be very much put to use. Planks, how would you... got plenty of planks as well. Worried about those either. Have some logs. It's up and running. Oh, wait, I know why. Like, how are you claiming you're not connected? Because I haven't gone and done this. Oh, now you're connected. Oh, can they not build out the door on this? That's highly annoying. Let's focus on this one then, please. Even though this one is most of the way done. Focus on this one. Actually, you can put your secondary priority. Then, once that's built, they can actually use the zipline station. Drought cycle has ended. Let's unpause these two wonderful things. So, well, 8 kits. That seems to be where we're just holding. Food is pretty much holding steady. Water is not a problem either. Continue to. You to keep it down. Built in. Well, it would be built in no time if I had enough metal planks. I do have enough scrap. What we're clearly missing is a second smelter. Can't build the platform, build the smelter, please. Right, and so the expansion is continuing to push forward and going pretty well. We've almost got our wind farm completely hooked up, and admittedly only hooked up to a temp solution to help keep the industry going. We will, of course, once we have all of this going. Oh wow, this one was doing pretty well as well. Doing pretty well. So yeah, no, all 3 of them are actually pretty close. And then we will need to keep pushing down for this. Let's recover more logs first. Underground pile. We can go and get one of those built very much. Metal blocks. Where do I even store my logs? Where do I store my logs? God, seriously. So I've got metal blocks. Got treated planks up here in the corner. So planks and logs. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. What I'm gonna do is a cheeky path here. Not build a cheeky path there. I'm now highly against that idea. What let's do, that's also very badly placed. I should have put it one further down. Let's go and delete that a second. Let's throw down. Cheeky bigger storage. Second priority, logs. We're doing 78. Fine, we're struggling for metal planks, so that'll simply keep coming along. Let's go. Treated planks. Then we'll chuck those in here. No, wait, sorry, I lied. Let's go logs. And annoyingly, we're going to move our treated planks over to here. Logs should be. Planks. Turn you off because we're actually going to remove you. priority. And metal. Yeah, we're going to... With the original plan, are we? It's not the most efficient thing, but it ain't bad. Sure, let's just do it. Gonna go and become new dynamite. Block some plank. Wow, I've almost run out of planks. What have I been building? Am I building? Suddenly tanking all of my planks. I mean, seriously. Because these really, they probably cost me a fair bit, didn't they? Yeah, 40 each. I got a lot of builders now, so keeping up with demand is a hell of a lot harder. 10 up there, 16 up there. And this then takes 80. I mean, that is definitely needing of keeping up with demand. So we were good for stage 1. No good selected. There is a reason. We kept up with stage 1 and like we were stage 1 good. Now in stage 2, everything needs to be upped. So that's where we're currently at. We are missing 10 workers. That is because we are getting a few more injuries. We are getting a few more injuries. Food is pretty much, I would say, at its limit, give or take. Water is kind of, I think, towards its limit as well, if I'm honest. I think I kind of have to make do with what I've got. I am actually going to go and pause one of these, because we're lacking materials a little bit anyway. No point in having too many extra builders with not really a lot to do. Let's get them hauling stuff. Keep that going as best as possible. And let's keep the wheels turning on everything else. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to leave the episode there. Thank you so much for joining me from both myself and, of course, the wonderful beavers of Beaverpool. We do wish, until the next episode, you all manage to stay safe, happy, and healthy.